y'all, welcome back to another video. Hopefully another motivating video. I'll be doing some cleaning, some decluttering, sharing a recipe with you, which I've shared before, but I'll share it again for maybe some new viewers or somebody that didn't see it, and maybe also a dessert recipe I've been wanting to make for a while. So hopefully this video will be full of all the motivation that you need, because I know we all need it. It is a gloomy, rainy day again here in Virginia. We haven't had a trace of snow. Actually, they said today's for me is February 1st, and they said from November to the last day of January we had a trace of snow, and that's only the 11th time ever that's happened. We've only had a trace. We've had such a mild winter. We've definitely had some cold days, but always when the moisture comes through, it is not cold enough for snow. So we have another rainy day, and we have a few, actually this whole week's supposed to be kind of rainy. It's Wednesday already, and we've had a lot of rain already. So I know a lot of you guys down in Texas, a lot of friends and family down there are getting ice, and it's terrible. So I wouldn't wish ice on anyone. Hopefully everyone stayed safe. I know it's been crazy, so I guess I would definitely take the rain over that. But anyway, I have a lot to do, and for some reason, if you're like me, rainy days, cloudy days make me motivated. I know a lot of people say it's the opposite, but for me, it just makes me want to get up and clean. I don't know why. It always has. I love the rain. I love gloomy days. I actually prefer gloomy days unless I'm going out and want to be out in it. Then I'd rather it be sunshine. But anyways, I've got a lot to do, so I want to show you a few of the spaces that I'm going to be decluttering today and share with you some of the recipes that I'll be doing later on. And hopefully I can get motivated to get all this done. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of decluttering in here. I just want to kind of like go through all of my like body sprays and stuff, and then some of my dresser. I'm not going to touch Marion's dresser because that's his stuff. If he wants to go through that sometime, he can. But also I want to try and go through my clothes and declutter some of this. I do actually have some bags down there where I've already started some of it, so I'm just going to add to that. And then in here in the bathroom, I want to declutter my linen closet somewhat, get rid of some of this stuff because I know some of this can go. And then I'll be doing a little decluttering in here. Some of this stuff we really don't need to keep, but I also want Jackson to be able to tell me what he does or doesn't want to keep. This is his stuff, so. And I'm also going to go down in my craft room and do some decluttering down there, but Marion he works down there and he's on a call right now, so I'm not going to take you down there at the moment, but I will be going through some of my stuff down there. I have plans to update or I don't know what the word would be, not makeover, but kind of like redo my craft room area space. If you saw my home tour, I was talking about that. So that's going to come in the future, but I know that I'm going to be decluttering more and going through. If you're like me, I like to declutter, and then it kind of puts me in the mood to do it more. So I'll do it again, and I'll, you know, weed through even more stuff and get rid. It kind of like motivates you to keep doing it. So this is kind of like the first round. I'm going to go through and just grab things that I know I don't use anymore, that I know that are just taking up space. Maybe I thought I would use them, but I'm not. So I'm in the mood to just pass them on. So I'm going to be donating hopefully a bunch of stuff. I wish I had like some big boxes to put stuff in, but I just have bags. But hopefully I'll have a big load to take. Maybe when I pick Jackson up from school, I'll be done and I can drop it off at Goodwill and say goodbye to it and let somebody else enjoy it. So I have this big tin in my pantry. It's actually like a drink dispenser. I got it at Goodwill for like 50 cents, I want to say, a while back. It came from Target, and I just throw like big plastic bags when I go to like Hobby Lobby or something and I get a big bag. I throw them in here and it is full. So I'm going to use these to put all my stuff in that I'm decluttering so I can take it to donate. Okay, I'm going to start in here in my linen closet, and truthfully, a lot of these towels are like stained or they have holes in them, and I want to replace a lot of my towels. That is my plan. So I'm just going to take out the ones that are kind of too far gone, like the one that I just put in here. This one, because Madison was a hairdresser. When, you know, she is a hairdresser. When she lived here, she would sometimes accidentally, you know, bleach some of the towels. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of these, because I mean, like, this is still a good towel, but it's really stained and I'm just tired of looking at it, and eventually I want to get some new ones. So I'm going to go through those, and then I'll show you up here. I have, these are like our beach towels, like swimming towels, and they have sheets and some stuff at the very top. So I'm just going to go through each one of these and just decide if I want to keep it. Like I said, this is kind of like stage one, and then I'll probably go back at some point and go through it again, and, you know, make sure that's only the things that we're going to use.
Sometimes when I'm thinking about us, before we got lost and we parted, back to back we would carry on, and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry, everything's the same. We'll try tonight. This time we're not safe and sound, not safe and sound. Back we would carry on, and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry, everything's the same. We'll try tonight. No, this time we're not safe and sound, not safe and sound. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah.
Compare thee when no one ever could come close. Look around, but I can't see. That is usually just how it goes. Brought a new horizon, opened up a door to something more. Spun me round and you shook me, got me tainted to the core.
Alright, so I decided to put the sheets and pillowcases in those two plastic ones, just to stick them at the top, so, you know, it just looks better to have these kind of matching. And then these were always hard to get to because they're at the top, and that didn't make any sense because it's easier to pull down a basket than it is to pull, you know, all this stuff. So put that right there. And then this is just all stuff that we use and keep. I did go through the towels, and clearly Clyde wants me to hold on to them, but that all came out of my laundry closet. That's going to go, and then a couple things over here. So that's awesome, an awesome start. It's a great start, isn't it, Clyde?
So tell me what to do when nothing, no one ever comes close to you, close to you. For the longest time I've been trying to find someone like you, but I keep crashing back into all the things that you would do.
Alright, just gonna move in here. I did go through this recently. I pulled out some stuff and already put it in some bags. I'm gonna get those out of my closet. But I'm just gonna go through all of these. I have way too many. And honestly, I don't even wear these.
I said nothing comes close to you. In a million days and in a million ways, I know this to be true, that nothing, no, nothing. I said nothing comes close to you. When I close my eyes now, like I got your smile going on repeat. You're the star of my movie, but now it's done, still stuck in my seat. Ain't getting off easy, like I'm doing time yet without parole. Got me flirting with disaster, but I'm all in, gotta go for gold. So tell me what to do when nothing, no one ever comes close to you, close to you. For the longest time I've been trying to find someone like you, but I keep crashing back into all the things that you would do. For the longest time I've been out of my mind, trying to lose every single trace of you, but I know it's true.
So I did go through the other drawers the other day, so I already have like a whole bag of stuff to get rid of. And I did go through like my sweatshirts and stuff, but I'm going to go through them a second time and just see if there's anything else that I can get rid of. I don't know, should I keep these? I never wear them. They're so not me. I bought them for my niece's wedding and I never wear them. Last time I did, my feet hurt so bad, but maybe it'd be good to keep them. You never know when you might need a good pair of heels. I'm gonna leave all this stuff up here because I know we went through that recently and that is stuff we want to keep, but I do need to go through some of his clothes because he is growing so fast out of these clothes.
When I saw you, I would lose control. Made me feel like there was no tomorrow. Should've told you that you're beautiful, but the days pass and now it's so long ago. Did you make it? Did you break free? Did you manage to be who you wanna be? Maybe somewhere you think about me too. I wonder where are you now? Wonder where are you now? 'cause I'm growing old, but I need you to deal with my sorrow. Just a memory, just a broken frame, and I know that I have no one else to blame. Did you make it? Did you break free? Did you manage to be who you wanna be? Maybe somewhere you think about me too. I wonder where are you now? Wonder where are you now? Wonder where are you now? Would you know my name? Would you know it and did you feel the same? Wonder where are you now? Wonder where are you now? Should have told you that you're beautiful. I wonder where are you now? Wonder where are you now? Wonder where are you now? Would you know my name? Would you know it and did you feel the same? Wonder where are you now? Wonder where are you now?
All right, so far 1, 2, 3, 6 full bags so far. That's awesome. And I haven't even gone to my craft room, which is hopefully where I'll have a whole lot more. I have about an hour before I have to leave to get Jackson from school, so I think I'm just gonna like really quickly, I'll just put it on, I'll speed it up. I'm just gonna go through everything in my kitchen. I pretty much only keep what I use in my kitchen. I kind of go through stuff regularly, so it's not a whole lot in here that I'll donate, but I am gonna just go through each cabinet real quick, each drawer, just open them up, see if there's anything I'm willing to part with that I don't use. So I'll just do that really quick so I can add that to my stash.
Searching for something that ain't lost. Have we got our lines crossed? We're wasting time on stuff that doesn't really matter, while wishing for something better. I try to fix things that weren't broken, misunderstandings and words unspoken. We fall apart, and I won't dare to say, do you feel the same way? Maybe you don't wanna know, but you don't see what you have in front of you. Or maybe I'm not enough for you, so maybe I should go. If I had known from the start, this wouldn't have ended with broken hearts. 'Cause I don't wanna waste my time. Same way, then don't pretend that everything's okay. Don't string me along.
All right, I'm down here in the craft room. I feel like this is going to be like a major project, but like I said, I'm just going to do the first sweep through, and then I'll be coming back and going through more. Bless you. This is what just kind of is a little overwhelming. This is my home decor section, and then just stuff, so much stuff. So I'm going to try to make a dent in this. I have a little while before I have to leave, so hopefully I can get rid of a lot this first go round. I also have this box back in the basement, so yeah.
lost and hopeless, when I was at my worst, it's grace that you extended that I did not deserve. I am so amazed by all you have done. I cannot explain the depth of your love. Limits can't contain the heart of you, God. I'm amazed at the depth of your love. Your mercy came and found me, gave me a second birth. I'm overwhelmed and grateful. You took what I deserve. I am so amazed by all you have done. I cannot explain the depth of your love. Limits can't contain the heart of you, God. I'm amazed at the depth of your love. And I am so amazed by all you have done. I cannot explain the depth of your love. Limits can't contain the heart of you, God. I'm amazed at the depth of your love. Hallelujah. Love has made a way. Hallelujah. Forever I give thanks. Hallelujah. Love has made a way. Hallelujah. Yeah, forever I give thanks. Oh, and I am so amazed by all you have done. I cannot explain the depth of your love. Limits can't contain the heart of you, God. I'm amazed at the depth of your love. Oh, and I am so amazed by all you have done. I cannot explain the depth of your love. Limits can't contain the heart of you, God.
Okay, that is today's haul. All this is going forever out of my house. And I feel like it's just the tip of the iceberg. Like I said, this is going to be multiple times of going back and decluttering. But Belle's clearly curious, but Oliver thinks he's really smart. And whenever we're going on a trip, we'll bring our stuff up here and put it by the door. And I think he thinks we're doing that. The way he's acting, I think he thinks we're about to leave on a trip and leave him. So it's really sad. He'll be happy when I come back and I didn't leave for long. But I'm gonna go ahead and load all that up in my car. I'm actually taking my mom out tomorrow to go to Salvation Army. She has some stuff she wants to donate, so I might take some of that there, see if they need any of it. It's kind of like a bunch of different things. I had these two rugs that used in Jackson's room, the blue one and a red one. He just doesn't like them. They're really nice though. A bunch of like sheets, blankets, pillows, home decor, lots of home decor. I'm getting rid of a lot of it. I love all this, but I just don't use it, and you know, somebody else can use it. Somebody else might really enjoy it. And then of course lots of clothes. So that is a huge check off my list. Obviously still have a lot more. I'm getting rid of all that, but I'm gonna show you a couple new things that I did buy yesterday. I went to, what is that place called? The treasure hunt place with Marion. He'd never been, and Jackson had never been, so we went in there yesterday and it was $2 day. Today it's $1 day, so might go back in there again because, well, two things I got that today would only be $1, and they had a ton of them, was these air fryer paper liners, air fryer disposable paper liners, 50 of them. I didn't think they would fit my air fryer, but they actually fit it perfectly, and it means I don't have to like wash it constantly. So I got 2 of those, and I might go back today. I don't know, I might not. I have 100 of those, so those will last me a long time. But I also got this, well, let me put you down. This candle was only $1 and it smells so good. It says with notes of spooky pumpkin, a dash of cinnamon, a pinch of clove, and a swirl of vanilla. And oh my goodness, it smells so good. And how cute is that? So that was only $1. And then I got these two. They're kind of beat up and I need to clean them up, but they're like, what is that called? Enamel. And they're real heavy tissue box covers because we have these ugly tissue boxes all over the house. And I thought we found 2 of them. If there was more, I would have got more, but these are so cute, so they'll hide, you know, the ugly tissue boxes, and that was a good deal for $2. Alright, it's a couple hours later. It is time to make dinner. So I'm going to be making chicken pot pie tonight, and I have shared this before, like I said. So I'll try to link the video down below where I did kind of more in detail. I'll also link the recipe down below. It's a super simple recipe. I've been using it for years and years. It came from a cookbook that my daughter's elementary school was selling. It was kind of like all the parents sent in recipes, and it is my favorite. And so I'm going to make that tonight, and I'm also going to make a dessert that I had at a Christmas party with some friends back in early December, and I have wanted to make it ever since, and I haven't, but it's kind of like a healthy dessert. I loved it. They had it at our party, and I had to get the recipe, and I've been wanting to make it ever since. Haven't made it, so I thought I would share it with you tonight too. It's not going to be something that anyone will eat except me probably. It's a pumpkin. It's got pumpkin and oats and chocolate chips and used like maple syrup for the sweetener. So it's a pretty healthy dessert. But yeah, so I'm going to share that with you, and I will also just like type that. I'll type both of the recipes down in the description box so that you can have, you know, measurements and all that. But the chicken pot pie is pretty simple. I'm going to go ahead and cook my chicken. Jackson won't eat chicken pot pie, but I'm going to make him some pasta he'll eat with his chicken. He's got to go to youth group tonight, so I kind of probably need to hurry with the chicken. So this is the cookbook. This is cherished. I will always, always keep this cookbook. I love it so much. It just reminds me so much of when my girls were little, and oh, those were some really great years. But this is the chicken pot pie recipe, and like I said, I'll type it all out down below, but it's kind of a lot. So screenshot it if you want. But so I normally put, let's see, some of the ingredients I'm going to improvise. I do have butter, flour, chicken broth. I don't have heavy cream. I have half and half, so I'll just use that. And then it says a 10-ounce box of frozen peas and carrots. I like to put peas, carrots, and corn, so I just put as many as I want. And then chicken and 2 pie crusts. So you use the rolled pie crust. So this comes with 2. It's just the Great Value brand. I got some peas, carrots, and corn. There's my half and half. This is a pie dish. I always get questions whenever I use this. This was my grandma's, and it's not, she wasn't like an avid baker or anything. It was just in her stuff when we went through it after she died. And this was one thing that I wanted, and it is beautiful, but I do not know the brand or anything. It doesn't say anything on the bottom except this. So, or maybe Oven Serve. Maybe that's the brand. I was thinking it said Oven Safe, but Oven Serve, I guess. It's beautiful. So I also ran out of cooking spray. So, well, I dropped my cooking spray and it broke, so I had to throw it away. So I don't have any more. So I'm just going to use some just cooking oil to put in this so that it doesn't stick to it. But I've got my chicken cooking. I used some of that Paula Deen seasoning, which is just salt, pepper, and garlic, and some water boiling for Jackson's pasta. And I like to put a potato in mine, and I had a potato that I had saved for this to cube up, and I always pre-cook the potato before I put everything in the pie, but it had gone bad. So no potato in this one, but that's totally fine. You know, the recipe doesn't even call for it. right, my dryer's going, so you'll hear that. But while the chicken pot pie is in the oven, I thought that I would go ahead and put together this. Let me see what it's called again. It's called pumpkin oatmeal chocolate chip bars. But like I said, it's kind of a healthier version of a dessert. It calls for pumpkin pie spice. It doesn't say it in the list of ingredients, but it does say to add it in at some point. So I'm just going to use cinnamon and nutmeg because I don't have pumpkin pie spice. 2 eggs, chocolate chips, pumpkin puree, oil, and then it says either honey or maple syrup, some vanilla, and oats, and that is it. So I'm going to go ahead and put this together and get it ready for the oven. Alright, those are both in there cooking now. You have to cook the pot pie at 425 for 15 minutes and then you lower the heat to 350, and so they're both in there for about 30 minutes, but I've got a ton of dishes and I think I'm going to go ahead and unload the dishwasher. I think it's full, yeah. Unload this so I can reload it. I like to clean as I go so nothing's too terrible. You know, everything is pretty much just put in the sink until I'm ready to clean up. But Jackson will unload my dishwasher, but he is at youth group tonight and I'm going to go ahead and do this.
You say you don't wanna get in trouble, that you're doing fine cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are a proof of failure, you just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. I see you hesitating while you're waiting, like somebody's gonna give it to you. You gotta chase it, gotta believe it. You gotta go get it for yourself. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are a proof of failure. You just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever.
I'm going to use my little scraper. I got this on Amazon. It's linked in my Amazon shop. It's really great for scraping around the burned food around the burners. I think it's time. It's been a while since I did it. Some of this has been here a while and some of it I just did tonight like this. I'm going to use this Wyman glass cooktop cleaner.
You don't have to be. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. You are like me, and I'm like you. You are like me.
All right, I'm gonna let these cool, and I'm actually gonna try and clean up these tissue boxes. I was looking actually on the inside of these, and I saw that they have price tags. They are Hearth and Hand, and they were $15 each. That is crazy. I don't know that I'll be able to get, it's kind of blurry. I don't know that I'll be able to get all this off, but it's like enamelware, so I think it's fine if it has a few scratches. I mean, I'm not worried about it, but I'm gonna try and get this off with my little razor. And there's not one on that one. Hopefully it'll come off. Time to cut into this. It's not the prettiest, but it's going to taste so good. Well, the pot pie was so good, and we have plenty to eat tomorrow for leftovers, but I'm going to go ahead and cut into this and see if this turned out good. All right, let's give it a taste test. That is delicious. And there's like no sugar in it, no flour, just the oats and the pumpkin, maple syrup to sweeten it, and of course chocolate chips. So I'm gonna go ahead and say goodnight, but thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope this gave you some motivation that you need to declutter or clean. It's an ongoing process. It's not something that's never done, but I think I made a good dent in it today. But I love you guys. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.